Overpowered Gaming with your boy CEO Baby. Um, we back in the Spizzot. We have some things going on in the division, and I just wanted to have a brief discussion about bills, meta, and things like that, and also run some bills and make some bills on stream. Of course, when you playing this game as a new player, you're gonna look at you're gonna look at what the perspective of what people have put together, people with experience in the game, and you're gonna try those bills. But ultimately, what makes this game pretty good is because it does have build diversity and it has play style. So any looter shooter that you have played in the past,
I've
you
got
know
what
that
you want, Agent.
it's a level progression system that it usually has, and that system allows you to get the best content, best build, and go further in the game to enjoy the game. Ultimately, becoming what I like to call overpowered. So yeah, so I just want to talk a little bit while we get into some gameplay, test some builds out about builds. Of course I have all the meta builds, all the meta guns, and subsequently, I wanted to look at a talent that they had came into the game this season called Streamline. Now Streamline is a build that a set where I'm about to show you. Let me just get it here, where um they have Perfect Streamline, and this is one of the name items they have called the Purist or the Purist. I'm sorry. And Streamline increased weapon damage by 47% when those skills is on cooldown. Now, to my knowledge, I think weapon damage, when you got weapon damage on your build, so say like I have a red piece, this weapon damage here at 15% is 3% weapon damage for every 15%. So you're looking at 9% of weapon damage. Don't quote me, I'm not sure. I'm just doing the math from what I seen putting together the build, putting weapon damage on this piece here. It was like 3.3% or something like that. That increases your weapon damage. Now I don't know what we look at as far as validation of weapon damage because they have SMG damage, they have build damage, and when you go to the spreadsheet, of course you want to have the most efficient damage numbers in your build. So we had 101 weapon damage with this SMG. Now I'm gonna show you the base when I go back to it. But when building, the perspective of weapon damage, and then you have crit chance. These are all your multiplicatives, and then you have your critical hit damage. These are your additives. So that's usually what streamlined, pulse, anything that amplifies your damage. Um, Also going forward, we look at the all bonuses. This used to be the spreadsheet back in the beginning. But when you look at these, you got all weapon bonuses at 77.2%. So that's streamlined. That's the amplified damage from perfect spotter and things like that that I'm using. I also have assault rifle damage and 40% SMG damage with the Sokolov piece, I believe. But yeah, so this all equates to 77%. So we used to always try to hide this number high as far as the damage goes, because in the beginning it was about DPS. Necessarily, we came from a survivability now. So now you can have, in this matter, you can have tanky builds with increased damage when you use like Striker, which is the meta, goes with everything. I just, I love like hybrids. I love like building. So this is my first time, really using this talent streamline, and I want to take an in-depth look at it because I gotta boost this weapon up too. But if you look at the Lud, right, which is not to me, the MK16 is a good weapon. It's a very precise assault rifle. So this is more of a tactical gameplay. It gives you the edge tactical with this talent to me because as long as no skills on cooldown, you get that base 47% just automatically on your gun. Now, I don't think this is tied into all weapons, which kind of significantly changes it, but this definitely gives you a tactical play. So I was just trying to put together, but I'm still working on it. I mean, this, like I said, everybody running meta, and I wouldn't even build like this. I would just run top tier builds, but I want to try this talent out. And what my goal was is to have weapon damage with this talent. Get as much as I can to the cap. I'm missing some crit chance here and there on my build, but 150, you will want anywhere from 150 to 100, and if you can get it 180 crit damage on like an all red build. So trying to build a hybrid DPS build per se, you can go all reds, but you're not gonna have no survivability, which is cool playing from cover, but it's builds like I forget the name of that damn build when you can go in cover, you come out of cover, give you armor and give you fire rate. I forget the name of the build. It's a good brand set. I got to get the name of it, but uh, Umber, I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. I really don't even have those pieces because I never really and I wasn't like a tactical guy, but now I'm playing like skills and stuff. But I think it's called Umber something. But yeah, that gear set gives you damage, rate of fire, and sustainability. You get armor back and stuff by just playing tactical. I thought that would be good with like nimble and stuff like that, but I just never played like that. But now I'm playing like skills. Some like refractor, um, good support build, and you can build it in a hybrid sense with damage. Also, the Symphony build was pretty good with Unstoppable Force. Playing cover. So they end up introducing Streamline, and I think what happens with this game is they're usually you can pretty much tell like the direction of the game going based upon the seasons. Like with these seasons and these modifiers that we have in this season, just this right here, this global event, it's all about stacking, stacking, stacking. So they really done a good job with the essence of stacking and then freezing it. Basically holding on to it for a specific time so we can actually see what next season is going to. Now I don't know what the modifiers are, but to me, this has been a great season for tanky builds. Stamina, it's like a stamina meta. In Division One, they had these metas. They had an armor meta, they had a stamina meta. They never really had a health meta, but armor was different from stamina. Stamina, I guess you can say, is your health, but you wanted to be when the armor meta came in, like with Alpha Bridge and things came in, it was insane survivability. I mean, you had so much sustainability, and then with critical saves and things like that tied to your mag hits, not necessarily skills, but it created a skill gap. So in this game here, I like the direction that they're going with these seasonal modifiers because it adds a level of skill play in PvE um, that you sometimes have to synergize good with a team or, to fulfill the content. Because this content is not necessarily hard like legendaries, even the master missions, if you coordinated and organized. Of course, they have mechanics and things you may have to fill out. But I've done a lot of raiding in this game when raids came out. It was a lot of learning the mechanics and how to, beat it officially. So I like the direction that the game is going in, far as these global events or these seasonal modifiers that we get. So I mean, you can pretty much see where we're going in the next cycle of the seasonal thing when they release it in a few months. I think it's definitely going to continue this trend of stacking. I think now it's going to be like a headshot type of thing where you get weapon handling and things like that on your thing because we're seeing that introduced into the seasonal track with streamlined talents. This is to me is a cover based talent. So and like building DPS, you have plenty of things you can do, but you also want to add amplified damage. Of course, crit chance, crit damage is going to be your basis, but the sustainability on your DPS is good with a bit of survivability. So as you can see, that's hitting, and that's only because of um the pulse. So as long as I pulse the enemy or headshot damage the enemy, which I got to add it, I get sustained damage. Now Streamline seems pretty okay. So I'm trying to make like a tactical build with this SMG. So I got a little hot and stuff like that, and it hits pretty hard on the thing. So I had to add accuracy. Now, of course, with Striker, you're going to get those insane numbers far as immediate DPS, and you can be super tanky. So it's a great meta. But I just like I said, it's a lot of grand sets and high end sets that lose favor. They mixed in, like this is a great set far as a three piece of what this set has to offer, but it's not going to give you an efficient amount of sustained damage. I mean, it gives you upfront damage, damage to armor, damage, weapon damage, and then damage to health. Which you look at the bottom attribute of each one of these brand sets. The first two is always interchangeable with how you want to play. You can get a skill tier, you can add armor on kill, you can add armor regen, but that third talent is always the main thing. So this is also a great set for the base of weapon damage, and then the third piece, which gives you that assault rifle combination. So it's going forward to here: armor on regen, armor on kill, and then incoming repairs. So incoming repairs is something that you get with like your healer sets and things like that. So it also with tank builds with the high artificial hive and the shield, you get incoming repairs to heal your shield. So it just basically like it gives you the upfront build perspective. Weapon handling on striker, rate of fire, and like I said, this build right, this just those two up fronts right there. The rate of fire is good, weapon handling is good, but you don't see this in the two piece because of the way the striker stacks and the damage. So it's constant reloading, constant hitting the target, keep maintaining your stats to get to increase the damage. So with striker stats, it gives you that it increases your weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. So you do the math there, you get a 60% weapon damage or 65% weapon damage, just about. Or I'm not gonna say 65. My math is a little off. I think it's like 60. Uh, and then when you add the backpack or the chest piece, you get it to up to 200. So you can get all the way up to almost 100% weapon damage, based upon the stacks. And I guess it's multiplicative in as far as your crit chance and things like that. So yeah, I just want to say like, experience your build, play around with the brand sets, create different build diversities and things because, we will always follow the meta. So like I'm gonna try to streamline Talent in whatever legendary they got now. Of course, I don't have no real survivability here. I don't have anything like arm on kill. I didn't really want to opt towards this perfect spotter build, but it's good for the assault rifle. I was going to use the assault rifle set, but I just gotta farm the one to add armor up front just for my secondary weapon. So I can do this. You can actually do depletion, which you would want to do for this build because it just gives you a little bit more damage. But I do have it. I just don't want to run all red, so I at least want 1.5. Now I can play in that sustainability, so I have it right here, and that sustainability, and we can check it out to see what it adds. Give me 60 or 128 on my Pyrrhus, and then I'm at 49%, so I would have to put a crit chance mod on only because I'm using the scope. Now, I don't necessarily have to run it this way. I mean, I can go for 140 crit damage, which is very low. So you depending on your weapon damage, or I can get over that crit chance threshold with a crit chance mod for my assault rifle. But what I'm gonna do is um yeah, but sets like that was good, like Providence and things like that to reach those caps. They end up nerfing a lot of that stuff, far as like changing the aspect of the item that caused it to go a different route. But I think Streamline is pretty good. I mean, I'm not hitting those 600 minutes to the body with a cruiser, but to the head with the pulse did pretty good damage to the head. So it's more like a precision weapon that you're gonna get. So we're gonna try this Streamline build out just to show you like I'm at 1.3. I mean, that's to me, that's pretty decent on survivability. We also got the assault link. I'm gonna take this off here. I think I'm gonna go for this here with the headshot. So total armor, Not really much that you can do here. Of course, I'm going to salt lean, load it up, and then padding just to add a little bit. I am running the. You would want to run the firewall specialist with this. It's a spill you can do with striker, similar to this right here. And you can run the streamline, but you run firewall. You can take off the cool the Gilligard mask and put on a damage mask. But you can run this with the chest piece, get those 200 stacks, and then you can move tactically with streamline. You can get use memento for your survivability. And then if you do have to use a shield, you go firewall. You can use the firewall shield, which is 45% damage, weapon damage. So behind the shield, and you'll just lose 2% with streamline. So you can finagle it and work with them. That which would be more ideal. But for me, I want to look at like positioning and things like that. While I was playing Final Measure last night, Final Measure, I wish that was out in the beginning, like with raids and things like that, because of the cover based system and the amount of survivability and sustainability you get by holding down the area. So I would like to see good teams run that and see how they synergize in legendary and mastery missions and all the hard content because it's the best support build in the game for sure. Because it supports you both ways with weapon amplified damage, as far as the first smart cover, and then the second one just give you sustainability as long as you in and out of cover. So I think that's ideal for what you want. But we do have similar events on. Like I said, that was just briefly. We're gonna get into some gameplay. I'm gonna test some other builds out, but I'm always gonna come back and talk. And like I said, I'm just winging it. I'm just basically talking out of my opinion, nothing formulated, nothing put together, or planned. It's just live gameplay. But I do like the diversity in this game. I just wish we see a lot more people. Testing other avenues out and creating other builds around that. I used to love doing that in the Division 1. So my whole guild thing with this build is just streamlined. The general idea is just the weapon damage, building around weapon damage here. So I have some weapon damage there. Um, we have base damage on assault rifle. I have weapon damage here, and then we have base damage for the SMG, a little bit of crit damage, and then I have weapon damage and damage to armor there, and then of course ninja backpack to pull it all together on the two pieces. So we're getting two pieces there, two pieces here, two pieces here, two pieces here, and so forth and so forth. But this is not an ideal set that will be ran in legendary and things like that. This is just trial and error, seeing how Streamline works, seeing, testing it on I got a little bit more rounds here. Testing it on the hardest difficulty, how to move around, how many, how much damage or to stay consistent. So this is also how you learn. I love the burst damage on this. I'm not gonna lie, this is an elite enemy. It's still a name enemy, so we'll take a couple clips with name enemy. I love the burst damage. So with that damage to armor is crazy. So and then I got health damage. So once I get that armor out, they dead. Damage out of the cover. That base damage to armor, you can shred his armor. That's without headshot. So I did throw a little accuracy on this weapon as well, just to keep my bloom down a little bit. But a lot of shots right there for sure. I do not like how this weapon. I love the AK-16. I love the ACI straight up all down, but yeah, you can pretty much one click solo wide though, to the body a bit. Yeah, two click to the body. Same thing with this. You can't one but just two clicks. You got that rate of 5. So yeah, we're going to test it out. We have 1.3, which is not ideal, but is easy. And then of course we got the shield. I got some skill tier, but I'm not really going to use the skills unless I'm getting in a sticky situation, just to get out of it. So you can build a hazard striker build with a streamline. You can use memento as your your survivability. I'm talking about like a full armor, have some hazard protection, and run this and run and gun. Because that's what this general idea, but it's tug of war here. So like this is not. I'm not saying it's a great talent because I did try it when it came out. It's not really a good talent to me. I think the 47% weapon damage is cool. If they had other brand sets that um amplifies just that base, because I don't see it baked in, with the bill. So but yeah, we're doing 128. I guess now it is baked in. Was it showing at first? 128 with this weapon, 1000 RPM, 52 rounds, and then we put some accuracy and stability mods on it. So that way we can do it. So, I think you can try different things, try to find your play style and yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna do all these little missions. Let me see what they got on the board though. Is it worth farming? And then we'll go to New York. I'm gonna go kill the hunters. I know I'm gonna kill the hunters today. I think it's 800. I'm gonna start doing them hunter missions, and then I'm gonna do some of my scout missions and journey. So we do have a new summer event here, 25 days, get you some name items in summer 25. You get a hat, and then they also introduced in the store for I guess the summer. It's just pretty expensive. Like I said, I haven't even bought this season pass because I support the game. I bought Battle for Brooklyn. But far as like this with the cosmetic stuff and things like that, I just don't think it's a lot. I think it's a lot of fillers. Now, if it had ways like I think if it gave you 20 uh $20 worth or 19.99, $20 worth for the uh the currency here, it would be dope. You would buy it, at the end of the season pass, you'll get that back. But I'm just not really into like this stuff anymore. I like the weapons and some of these clothes. Yes, it's ideal sometimes, but I like this right here. I wish I want that there or that hoodie, but I'm not into that. But yeah, going into the store, um, this right here is pretty decent for the PyCon. They also have I don't know if they got it here, with your drone and stuff like that. Your Seeker Mine, it's tied to an outfit. So let me see what that look like. Mm, I like that skin, but I'm not going to buy anything just yet. So, but yeah, let's go. Let's rock and roll. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run it solo. Well, no, I guess I can. If somebody want to match me, but I definitely want to see how it works in a group. And I am going to take it in legendary. Just to show you that you can play with any build, but it's based upon your play style. Now, it might not be as efficient like everything else, but if you play a certain way, that is based upon your play style.
You need to stop Black Tusk from obtaining the data they're after from the vault.
Ready.
Oh shit, Black Tusk, okay.
All right. I'm ready.
Get fucked!
So yeah, this is more of a running gun. I like that, the little SMG you can move like that. Of course, I'm gonna have a little bit of time with SMG, but it's also about picking your targets. Like right here, you see the heavy. The heavy gonna be a problem. So you let him do his thing. You got a barrel or a bomb, lead bomb there. Got that position. She just changed it.
Serious trauma detected.
So you see bad positioning.
Agent
And so I wanted to take
incapacitated.
that grenade out. So heavy, of course you would want to focus on heavy. I want to get that grenade before you can have that one up there too. Which is a good setup for them. See, we got so used to playing like a certain play style
Vital signs critical.
on the things, yeah. So I know I don't got no survivability, but I'm just looking at the damage and stream now. Let me see what happened on top. Looking pretty good damage. that's not bad.
Drone is on its way.
Also, too, I'm not playing on the big screen TV. I'm playing on my PS Portal. That's how I used to play this game. It's a handheld mode, sitting on the couch, so it's a little rough to see certain things sometimes. And also, it has a bit of a delay. Sometimes the game does lag, but it has a bit of delay for me. I just like I said, I just don't feel like sitting in front of the TV. This kind of gives me a little bit of casual play to be in and out, play for a couple hours,
From what we can
then turn
tell,
it off. If I sit in front of
Black
that
Tusk
TV,
changed the vault
I'm
security
gonna play for
codes,
hours and
so
hours
you'll
and
need to
hours, which
recover
is
them
nothing
in
wrong
order
with
to
it.
get in.
But I'll hook it up to the monitor. It's the same thing. But yeah, that was a little rough. So I could have used my shield, but as you can see, you got to pick and choose your target. So Streamline to me is not. I mean, it could have been a little bit better. I mean, it's cool if you hit your shot. You could pretty much. I missed my first initial shot there. As long as you hit your shot and you get in position, you pretty much do it. You should have been there. So what these enemies do is they consistently run in line of sight. They're not really smart. I mean, they move tactically, it seems like it, but they just on mainly line of sight. So like they're trying to set me up for this big damage dealer right there. You see? So how that first guy behind the glass got at that angle right here. And so he can duck, he can shoot from that angle, and then it's the big damage right there to finish. So it's not really necessarily hard as far as like reading enemies. And I know in most missions, when you up the difficulty or you have more players, it gives you
One of
a
the
different
brand
thing.
new
But it's
Black
just about
Tusk
hitting
team
your shot. Like you
members
can just
should have
tap,
access to the vault.
especially on those reds. Now for me, I am gonna end up switching this to Gunner because I'm not using the pulse anymore. Not using the Technician pulse. So I am gonna switch it to Gunner. If I make sure I put that on my on my quick chance up there. So yeah, I will run Gunner just for that armor on kill, you know. And with that 1.3, you'll see a difference. It'll give you at least a little bit more survivability, but mainly like, of course you look at Drone Lady, they got a rusher there. The rush is gonna come. So it's just about positioning and knowing the game. I do have a fire bear right there. And like I said, when I used to play like when I was into the game, I moved position to position.
UAV's up.
And just like, but I do cover to cover stuff. Now you trying to flank? I'm gonna get her. It's just playing slow. Like, I can dominate. I don't have no survivability. I'm just trying to see tactical gameplay because that's what this game is aiming for, which I think next season is going to be more tactical. I'm trying to finish it.
Serious trauma
And
detected.
no survivability other than that. That's it. Uh,
Fuck me.
I didn't take the drone lady out. I didn't take the medic out, so that's what cost me the fire back. So, and the dog, of course, and the way back. Wow, bro, you didn't take cover there?
Medical assistance needed.
Right here. No, fuck you.
Let
Agent
him kill
down.
him. Get him out of his position. No, it take long, but I just want to see if it's technical build out. I would definitely have to put down. Okay, Streamline do got some good health damage on the robot. That's not bad. Plus the technician mode. The main thing what I'm trying to see is damage the target got to cover and see the initial damage. Like you see, just constantly running back and forth. So you just get him out of his position.
Enemy is here!
He's gonna run.
Who was that?
Look at these NPCs, bro.
UGV is inoperative.
They not smart at all, man. But
Sigma's more!
this is why people don't play like this because it's not necessarily they know what they're doing. They just, like look at it. You want to aggressive ass there. Like he's smart doing cover to cover, but it's micro in this game. That's what I don't like. Like they don't have to follow a specific pattern, but all this ducking and running and micro look it's just consistent running.
Vital signs critical.
That's good suppressive fire.
On their feet!
Back and cover. Now fuck all this, bro.
No!
That's why you see this. What people want to do. That's why this game is not the shield run up, bum bum bum. But I mean, I like the smarts of the NPC, but yeah, it's not efficient for you to be tactical. You really have to take out the target. So that's why damage and certain builds are just in the cuss of the meta. Like me trying to use a streamline talent, which he didn't kill me. I should have been pulled my shield out, but. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This would not make it in legendary. So streamline, like I said, it's a better way to run it, and I'm about to show you. Let's just go. Yeah, I used to use the survival specialist. So boom, and you can use this and run it tactically. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to keep the rock and roll. I'm not going. Well, I am going to use the assault rifle too as well. Here, we got 1.8. I can get rid of this. For some damage. I don't even have a damage mask. But for like heroic and shit like that, usually you'll run I can run a little bit damage. It's got hazard on it. That's fine. And we're going 1.5. I'm gonna show you the difference. So you see it's a less damage on this because of the armor cores, but this is just less damage because of the armor cores. But something like this, 1.5, using this for sustainability, don't have to use the skill, which I had to wait till my hive come back. But just, striker in general, once you get the stats, it's pretty much ball game. And that's what I mean about what this game entails. I hate that fact that they made matters just based around stacking. Initially you get your stats, you get out of damage, it's cool. But it should be, if it's tactical, it should have tactical gear sets, tactical talent where you build stacks and cover, or you build the significant damage to maneuver around the playing field. Or cover to cover systems give you armor. They got nimble holsters and things like that, which it's cliche. Or it's not much survivability there. You just have more confidence with the build than there is that.
I have to reload. Gotcha.
Yeah, so they just need to diversify more builds. You got that ring side, that weapon handler. Like, you got more confidence in striking. Because you're going to get out the damage. So, of course, Streamline works excellent with strike. I think it would work good with Umbra too, but just building a flat build around it, nah, that won't work. So you can move tactical with striker. I think Umbra would be good. I just never really used that set, which I will put together on Umbra. That maybe I see what I'm missing. But yeah, I already know this build gonna perform striker wise. So I mean, it just is what it is at this point. In order to run this build efficiently, you have to do it all red. Some weapon handling, and yeah. Playing with the final mega build, I like that build. in the team setting. Like, I don't know. I'm just as I play the game more and more, I'm cool with like the damage and moving around and tankiness and stuff. That's cool. I'm trying to like more of a support role, not necessarily skill support. Like I want to kind of like damage support, combat, medic, damage type role. I know I can have this type of confidence like striker, but I'm healing or I'm supporting my team and just moving, and I don't have to have this crazy amount of health. It's just sustainability. Yeah, this shit slap with the fucking it's consistent. So definitely consistent with the weapon handling, like I can tell. So yeah, that's very significant. But I don't know. I just don't think this talent is I think it's not needed. It's cool for what you think. Maybe it's a PvP talent, maybe. I don't know. But I mean it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Let's go to my build, man. Like I'm loving this meta build right here, bro. Not this one. This one. This backfire build, man, they done an excellent job bringing this out.
Authentication successful. Access
Like,
granted.
it's just not gonna do the shine in this type
Data
of
stream
setting. But
disabled.
legendary missions,
They're
man,
already
like I said,
downloading the
that
data.
confidence you get,
They'll wipe it if they grab
it's
it
just
first.
real good. I'm gonna try to farm for some Umber pieces. I want to try to build like a combat medic type of build. Um and also, I mean, I love sniping. Like I just love sniping. This platform, I just think
Finally,
it's
interrupting Black Tusk download. You must be accessing one of the systems directly. Black Tusk download halted.
so why am I bleeding? All right, so since I'm bleeding, let's go. I think I gotta fix that
Download
too.
initiated.
Let's use the stats. So once you get these stats, it's pretty much just don't want to be 400. And we're not using momentum. That's why I kind of keep running because I'm too. I know why I'm doing that. Exactly why I'm doing. Yeah, so this set next season not gonna
75%
be
complete.
violent, but only reason why I'm bleeding is because I didn't put safety first on. But like, this is literally so, look at that fucking mask, bro. That catalyst once you get them stats, it's definitely good for Brooklyn for sure. But you know the memento is a better combination for more damage because you get that upfront weapon damage. Good for it. So it's pretty good for what it's worth. Once you get the stats,
50%
you
complete.
run Bloodsucker, and you know you have a budget memento.
Targeting the hostile.
But like I said, it's just not the way these levels are set up. They made to be played in groups, so it's not as efficient for a solo player. I mean, it's cool, but it's more so about larger settings. Okay, that was a scout mission. I didn't even know. Welcome to that one. But it's more set up for you know, group play. Solo is mainly like open world, you know, control points and things like that. And some of those are not set up correctly where like you see my stacks is almost full. So I think it's good.
75% complete.
But yeah, chasing them
Serious
all
trauma
around.
detected. Agent
Awesome.
incapacitated.
So, you know, pretty much But yeah, like I just don't think it's set up. Like, I mean, of course, I know where they spawning at. I know how they going to run. I just don't think it's set up, bro. We'll go ahead and
Like that, Cabral?
Download complete.
Well done. Now finish securing the building. Isaac can't
go into
transfer the
this
data.
mission.
Might be interference from the structure. Make your way back topside.
I think I'm gonna go hunt the hunters in New York. Well, I know it's all over the place, but I think I'm gonna go hunt the hunters though, because I guess I get the hunters mask in Brooklyn. Or are they all in Brooklyn? I'm not sure. I have to look it up. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. What's the legendary they
Submitting
got?
backup request.
Let's see what legendary they got. Hopefully they got Tidal Basin. Tidal Basin seemed like the one of the hardest legendary. It's pretty fun though. And it ain't necessarily hard, it's just two parts of it that's kind of difficult. Maybe three. That kind of gives you the feeling that you're doing something. I wonder what happened with the raids though. Why the raids you can't raid? See what legendary they got. But yeah, I'm gonna do some other builds, but I really love this Final Measure build. Like, like I like the dynamic of it. Hopefully I saved it. Yeah, it's up top. Yeah, this right here is pretty good. I like it with empathetic resolve too, but it's a good build. So, oh yeah, I know what I need to do for this build as well because I put repair skills on because I was running empathetic resolve, and that way it just it has better repair. So I could just switch it out. But running it this way with the overcharge method, you will want to have skill haste on, which yeah, I'm glad. Yes, I put that up there. I don't really need explosive resist. I'm already at max. Skill haste don't stack. It's kind of weird. But like if I can get the piece to come back a lot faster, and then I always can switch to what the hell I got armor regen up here. Repair skills, so I can switch between these two. Just depending. Repair skills is pretty good too. I would probably. I think I'm gonna go. I'll just go skill haste. Fuck it. So I don't really need the skill haste per se because of the overcharge, but and the modifier, the tech modifier. But what I need it for is definitely my joint, my smart cover because I'm gonna show you how this joint works. So I don't know if I better use it down there because of the things going, but let me just roll this on the bill so it's safe. So I am gonna keep repair skills here. That's holster and knee pads. So I think I only got 17% on repair skills, which is cool. So I just put skill haste here, and then I put 20% repair skills on my chest piece. But yeah, skill haste is just kind of weird how it stacks. But yeah, repair skills is good too. It just increases your health. Um, and I was running a PyCon with this yesterday just to get it back level to where it needs to be. Oh, they got Man and Zoo. Cool. But even with this brand set or gear set, it's a little difficult. So it's the smart cover that I'm talking about now. I'm gonna see if I can turn skill haze off. So you see it's at 7, that's only in here. Let me turn skill haze off. All right, so let's see what we got. Yeah, so it's still at 20. some seconds. But yeah, this build you'll pop your technical thing and reset your skills, and then you also have an overcharge. So it's still at 20. Like I don't. Let me see. Enjoy still at 20. Yeah, so I mean, repair skills is cool. I mean, I'm gonna end up, running repair skills on it because I did like the empathetic resolve. I felt like I was doing a little bit more on the ends of support. But like I said, 20 some seconds is kind of you want to get it 20 seconds. So see how skill haste is? It's not good. 20 seconds is better though than 30 seconds. But yeah, PyCon ain't doing no damage. It'd be a better op for like either the blue screen or something. But I gotta level it up some to use it. Um, but yeah, I've seen a few mods for this, but I don't know what in particular. I mean, cooldown. I'm guessing this is like duration or whatever type of mods they have for it. I have to look into that. But this right here, this fortified smart cover is pretty good. It's really good. But yeah, we're gonna run this in the legendary if I can get a mission. I'm gonna text. So I still gotta get my I actually gotta get it rolled here in a minute. But yeah, I like this definitely like this set. So I do want to get supportive because outgoing and incoming repairs increase about tier 3. So I'm gonna get that. Then we did get multitask. Fire all attributes receive 7.5 weapon damage. And one skill tier. That might be it. Of course, we want tech upgrade. You can put a padding on. This I don't need. It's okay. You can do this, but I will go for this. So I'm trying to get that. Damn, JTF. Trade there for each tier, and any extra group gain 10% total health. 2%. Can't use that. So yeah, that's one I need right there. I still keep load up though, but I use multitask. All attributes receive some fire. Yeah, we use them. All right, so but yeah, playing this set, like I was saying, playing this set just shows me a different of approach. What's the weekly legendary? It is Tidal Basin. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we're gonna farm. We're gonna match made for that. Journey. I need to get to my journey. I'm gonna do the scout mission. I don't know if the scouts is finished or completed. They usually go to the end of the season. But it's Tech Link, and then what do I need to get that? I just must got to complete them all. Tier 5 firearms without any red cores equipped. And tier without any yellow cores equipped. Use armor repairing skills. The best kind of defense. So yeah, eventually I'll do that. I don't feel like focusing on one particular thing, but okay, let's go matchmake from Idle Basin, which burned out on that for real. But yeah, playing this set.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way. Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Ain't no respawn running it too. You're on negotiator. So hopefully, like I said, you this is great for team synergy, but it just sucks when your team don't follow the protocol. But now with the tech link, I'll show you how to overcharge works on because I wouldn't have to use the overcharge as much, and I can actually get the benefit of it.
An agent needs assistance. Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent out of action. Agent vital signs 0.
Okay, I can't use that with this group. I can't use it with this group. These guys are inexperienced, so I'm gonna go ahead and have them run through this real quick. All right, let me change the deal. I don't really get it. I ain't know y'all first time playing it. All right, let's do it. Come on. So look, when they this first part, just going back though. Don't try to fight out there. They're running my protection from elite, so we're gonna fight back here. Fix my modifiers real quick. One second. All right, we're ready to rock. Let's go. Thing about legendary guys, you gotta have multiple builds, man. Sometimes when you first start, that you get the hang of it, but you get it. Yeah, stay back in the back, yeah.
Serious trauma detected.
You're gonna have to go down once you get up. Roll it out, roll it out. We going. Get it easy out like this.
An agent needs assistance.
Get the other dog. Solid.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
Okay, y'all, you good. When y'all get up, come back here. Don't stay out there. Y'all got enough going on. Focus the drone lady. Focus the drone lady. I got the heaven. Right, come on, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out.
Deploying UAV.
Serious trauma detected.
3 fucking drones is crazy, bro.
Incapacitated.
That's insane. How to put my gun. That's great.
An agent needs
No, stay
assistance.
back down. Yeah, stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. Y'all good, y'all good, y'all good, y'all good. Just the first part. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, boy. Good stuff, good stuff.
Agent down.
It's one of the hardest parts in the game. Seemed like the first part was hard. I took a different approach. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. Push over here to this right side. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't fight back there. Y'all play a little aggressive. Don't get spotted. All right, let's go. You have a dog here. We want to get back in this area right here. We're about to throw a grenade. They got the drone lady and the dog. All right, let's go.
Push ahead.
Got a tug over here. Drone lady got it around the corner. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. All right. Watch out, back door, back door, back door, back door. Another drone lady at the back and the dog. Coming right here. Okay, good. All right, get that dog out of there. We don't want to stay here. You gotta get the dog out. Once you get the dog out, we good.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, dude.
System overpowered.
Try to find that purple medic.
System reactivated. Agent down.
Something. We gonna have to fight. We gonna have to fight that. Get him up on the rad. You got the shotgun or something. Come on, I love it. There's an extra.
signs critical.
I'm out.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected.
My picture is a mess!
Make sure you fire your mag, because you got to get out of this area. You'll have to move, because they're jumping over the wall. You'll have to stand. I get him. I want if you heal up. I'm gonna pop a mag hit so you can get out. Still got that guard up. I don't know. Let me get rid of him, though. Try to focus up on that guard.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance. An agent has gone offline.
Let me go in a second.
An agent is back online.
Got that stuff in there.
Vital signs critical.
One of ours took a hit!
Agent down.
I got one right over there. Enemy encroaching! Need to check behind that cover.
You guys got to put together a deal, man. It ain't gonna work like that. See if you could invite somebody else in here. I know y'all just started out, but see if you can invite somebody else in here that got at least a high level. And then y'all can get in because it's gonna be difficult for you to do. Okay, gosh, they come out. Okay. Make sure you put a revival hive on King Base instead of that.
Another agent has joined your group.
Let them come in here. Got robots on. Yeah.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Come on,
Agent
bro. Give me the fucking
incapacitated.
shot, bro. You fucking mark this shit.
An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected.
Stay right.
Wonder what that unlocks. Keep an eye out.
All right. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Oh, forgot about it.
Cover me! While I reload! I can't move!
Immediate medical assistance needed. An agent needs assistance.
Tango's moving on our flank! Grenade launch! On! Enemy back! Mark, right here!
Agent down.
Damn it, these plates are Swiss cheese! Good night!
An agent needs assistance.
Right here!
What time is it? Alright, the next part gonna be hard. Oh no, not this part. This part easy. Make sure you keep an eye out for the medics and it.
What? Grenade!
An agent needs assistance. Agent down. An agent is no longer in your group. Another agent is now in your group.
Rouse you up, bro.
Cover those flanks!
An agent needs assistance.
Not dead yet! Lost the man!
Wow, bro. Fucking dragging at everybody, bro. What the
Vital signs critical. Agent out of action.
fuck?
Y'all gotta get y'all weight up, bro.
Agent vital signs.
Fucking feel like I'm fighting the whole shit by myself. Why? That's what happens when you sell a game for $2.99, motherfucker.
Group.
Ain't no way, bro. I might well play that shit solo. Damn. Fuck, man. I was goddamn fighting for that one, man. Oh my goodness. Hell no.
You have received an invite.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way. Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Mission's no good. Sending the UAVs.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
Oh, okay. They just start shooting for no reason. Oh, man. Oh, man. Like,
Heavy right there.
Agent down.
bro, start jumping up the shot, man. Look to the left.
An agent has disconnected.
All right. Hey, y'all get it.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah.
Agent out of action. Agent
Wow.
killed.
Stop shooting, bro. Damn,
You have
doing, bro? God damn, bro. These fucking new players, bro. They need to go out and start shooting so he can get in position, yo. All that shit could have been avoided, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's why this game is trash, man. Oh, man. How you supposed to, you got to play as a team, man. If I could just go in there and fucking doing stupid shit. I'm gonna play one more, bro. Shit frustrating, man. Frustrating as hell. God damn, load the fuck up. God damn, PlayStation 5.
entering safe area.
Shit's so trash, bro.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
What is it? Tidal Basin? My man had a deflective shield, bro, trying to fight.
Means we've got a clear chain of command around
It's so hot outside, man. I don't feel like going to deal with the world, bro. Ain't nobody online.
You are now group leader. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Dynamic weather. Tsunami.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Another agent is now in your group. System malfunctioning. System back online. Immediate medical assistance needed. Serious trauma detected.
Keep an eye on it.
I can do this all day.
down.
Bro, give me a fucking break, bro. Shit's disgusting, bro.
I'm taking fire!
An agent needs assistance.
Concentrating fire!
System disrupted. System reactivated.
The fuck am I stuck on, bro? Like,
all day. Right here! Right here!
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent out of action.
right here. Coming up on the plate.
Listen to go. Come on, bro.
Man down, right here.
Just let it happen.
Fuck you. Operator is down. Chief, operator down. Lost a man over here. Press armor.
GG.
You have
That was freaking horrible. Shit. Took too long. I don't know if I better beat the Hunters with this bill. I don't know why they still doing the NPCs with all that health pool, like the elite ones. That's crazy. Health pool, they crazy. I wish this I wish they had like a good AR like that. Like I never got into the, like the Eagle Barrel mechanic.
Yes, we're pulling short rations again.
I'm pretty sure that's pretty good as far as the headshot. Look at my character, man. Look at him.
All off-duty guards must return to
They
the
need to
perimeter.
fix this, bro. I've been dealing with this for the last 3 weeks. This game. It's not good. Put that up. And I want to kind of make a build around this PyCon. I probably have to use Striker though. I think a good Striker build, you know, you probably can hit for millions and you can get the damage. That's a good gun. I just think the Talon is like, man. I would have to do that 15% ammo. Oh, I should have deleted that ammo capacity though. These skill hits. Put some of this shit out. What's that? Now let this holster. I know Centurion. Bob and Weave. Receive repairs with 5% your total armor for every. Oh, nimble. Okay. Get it out. One of these got damn, I'm almost at 450. I'm gonna delete some shit too for real. That should be good. 123. Yeah, I don't know why it's been lagging like this though. The character's still lagging. Striker man might be good. Or a good striker bill. I just don't feel like farmers for pieces, bro. Trying new shit, exploring. I'm gonna get ready to roll out. When you start walk within 3 meters of your high time, one shot, one ball, shot. 2 seconds, cooldown 10 seconds. I shouldn't have no cooldown, bro.
One of these joints got ammo capacity that I won't want. I think it's a rifle one. It's the one with the rifle on it. It's got 15% ammo capacity for the first slot. Um, see if I got a mass of it. Yep. I know I got a piece of it though. Um,
Low prices, big selection. That's what I've got.
I got knee pads, like a hung guard or something right here. Yeah, weapon handling. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All right, cool. They got a name glove for that. That's dope. Um, got gunner specialist. So, I got an LMG. I do got an LMG vest. What does the striker backpack do though? I know it ain't good though. Chest piece better. I don't know if I want to run chest piece with this though. I'll give you 15% more weapon damage, which should be good and legendary. The chest piece and the backpack. I just don't have a good backpack. Yeah. Um, so what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fuck around with smart cover too, cause I'm gonna be in cover, and I need to get this PyCon out, and I'm gonna run the LMG chest piece. With striker chest piece and legendary is legendary, but we're gonna stray away from it. That's the LMG piece. I need more. I need to farm more of these. There's a couple pieces I want with that. It's got brace. Where's my LMG with depletion? Yeah, so we run 2 reds. 2 reds, 1.3. Next striker. I actually might put an armor core on them gloves though. 1.5. Yeah, I'm gonna put an armor core on these gloves. Nah, I can't roll this either. But we're not using shield. I want to get a crit chance cap. Damn, crit damage is ass. Crit damage, crit damage, crit damage, crit damage. Yeah, I gotta get crit chance. I know I get more crit chance damage with the modifier though, so that's good. Damn, my mark gotta be in the joint, the stash fund. I can do away with these gloves because of the magazine. I just want the weapon handling. Magazine size around the striker. That's pretty good. LMG damage. I think I could run it different. Um, so should be over 50. 51 is low. And I ain't running try to strike the chest. Chest weapon damage. Trying to think, do I want to run momentum?
Find that item.
Invite to another agent's group. Seen.
Objective. Don't let anything stand in your way. Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated. Serious trauma detected.
Oh my god, laggy shit, man. Oh my god. Delete. Delete this shit. I can't take it no more.
An agent needs assistance. An agent has gone offline. Another agent has been promoted to group leader. Agent down.
I can do this all day.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Sending it.
Vital signs critical. Agent out of action.
No wonder. Okay, okay. Okay. You gotta know your boy, bro.
An agent has left your group. An agent has reconnected.
Move it!
Serious trauma detected. An agent needs assistance.
Oh man, come on, bro. Lock me up.
Agent
Go get the
down.
bullets next time.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'm taking you down! I'll get you, that asshole! Copy. On your lead. Airburst fire! See him!
Agent
Oh
down.
my god, this is horrible. I gotta get out. Get it.
You have
Mm-mm. Oh
Got your
no,
objective.
I might try
Don't let
frenzy though.
anything stand in your way.
Frenzy, 'cause I think I'm going for frenzy too, because it's a perfect frenzy. Gotta see how that works. I know they got a name, LMG with frenzy on it. But I might just
you
go for
have
it.
been promoted to group leader. You are now group leader. You have left the group.
Fucking dumbass fucking robot, bro. I don't like this gun, bro. I don't. Yeah, I don't like this gun. Okay, wait. It is cool. It's cool. I just gotta get used to LMGs. It's just tunnel vision. I'm not gonna stick those things. Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Need to get closer. Going out.
Vital signs critical. Agent down.
Good.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Shots, huh? I want to reload so bad. But so you gotta be getting kills with this shit in order for it to matter. Oh, I can't get. I thought weapon handling. I thought accuracy. My shit is just. I like the optimal range though.
Rock and roll.
Look at legendary, bro. Ah, this game, bro. This shit got the same shit. Look how many shots you missed. I like that shit. Yeah, gonna die out top. Wow. Yo.
agent has joined your group. Another agent is now in your group.
Old egg pocket.
Move before they pin you! Get away from
The big one, but they dropped two of the others out there. No. Let me out, bro.
You have
Came hard up.
safe area entered.
Let's see what they got. So about to get it go. Some of that. Take over the elite steel depot control point and take over the value control point. That must be important.